guys, well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. My name's Mark and I'm hiding from everyone at the back of my plot. As always, although it's getting a bit smoky round here, my next door neighbour but one is burning and it doesn't help. I had an haircut the other day and I've caught a bloody chill again, unbelievably. We just fed Buttercup. Maggie was pinching her food a bit earlier. What, you don't believe me? Here you are. This is Maggie pinching her food. Anyway, Buttercup turned up. She's stuffing her face up the back there, up the top there. So give me a bit of time to do the video down here.
She's got crunchies and her snacks. Oh, what can she see? Yeah, she looks looking at something there. Oh, a bee. Is it a bee? No, it's another fly. Let's get something here to get it out. It's still alive, guys. There you go. Get off then. I think it's a bee. Anyway, let's have a drink of water. She's had her food. Now I've got to go and sort the chickens out now. Then I can actually do something.
So, what we're doing this week, well, I thought the title might give it away, renovating some old sheds. Now there was 4 blocks of sheds originally on this allotment. The allotment's about 70 years old. The sheds are not much younger than I mean, it was probably built at the same time. There was a good job at that time. However, they fell into disrepair. 2 of the blocks we had to pull down for safety. That was done 30 years ago. That was before I was had out to do with the committee. But there was 2 blocks remaining. One of them, a few years back, I had to do the gutters, fascias and everything because they were flooding. I fixed them, did a great job there. They're still working perfectly. However, about 3 months ago, I had people coming up to me saying the other block, the actual sheds were flooding. Everything was getting destroyed in the sheds. Could I do something about it? Well, it's one of them processes where you say you can't just do, you just can't go and repair it. What you do, you need to follow a process. To go through the committee, you have to get the funding to get the gutters and everything. So we got the funding for the gutters, and then it was how we're going to actually do this. Who's going to do it? That was another problem. No one wanted to do it. Then there was the problem with we couldn't find a drain on this plot. Now there was on these sheds. There was a drain on the other one, but not on this. I had an epiphany, and we actually did find the drain. It was underneath a water butt. Someone had filled the hole in, put the soil over the top of it, and put the barrel on it. With my perseverance, we found it. Mike from Potting Along, who is the secretary on here, he actually cleared it out. That saved me a job doing it because I volunteered to do the rest of it. I wanted to do it on my own. I didn't want nobody to help me. The way to help me is to let me do it on my own, basically. I can concentrate on it and I'm not having to tell people what to do. I don't like to do that anyway. So anyway, we got the funding, we got all of the stuff. We was going to use an IVC, but fortunately for us, we didn't need that because we found the drain. So I'm going to show you what the sheds look like just before we started all this, so you get an idea, the picture of what I've got to do. So let's go there now and show you. Well, guys, here's the job. Next job. Let's rip that gutter down there and replace it with a brand new one. Now I've got the brand new one. the only one problem that we had, we needed an IVC water tank and some scaffolding, not scaffolding, and some pallets to sit it on, because we didn't think there was a drain. Now there's a drain on the other one, which I've actually done the other one. Anyway, it turns out we have got a drain. Here it is. The last chairman put a bloody water butt on it, and us lot of idiots never realised that water butt was sat there on the drain. Anyway, we've emptied it, moved it. Mike got down there yesterday and cleaned it. That's Mike from Potting Along. Cleaned it all out and tested it. The water's running away fine. However, we haven't got the straps here to go. Like, we've got the pipe and everything, but I haven't got the straps to strap it to the wall. So that's something I've got to get. I might need a bend. I might need a sharp bend here as well. So that's something else I'm going to need. At the top there, I haven't got that bend where it goes round the corner and then down. So we might have to compromise. We might have to come straight off here and then sort of stagger it. I think that might be taking another bit of box. It's bloody square, isn't it? The square guttering. If it had been this round guttering, it won't be too bad. But as you can see, all these brackets are up and down, up and down. It's like they're complaining that the sheds are getting absolutely sodden. Well, once I've done the gutter, there'll be no more problems, and everybody will leave me alone then until the next time. So yeah, we've actually found the drain, so I don't need the IVC and I don't need the pallets here to give it an header. So that's all gone. I can shift all them bricks, they can go. Leave the bloody rat trap there though. That's that can stay. The barrel will give it to some bugger. But yeah, that's the next job. I've got to do this. And I'm going to repair that shed as well here. This shed's all broken here. In fact, it's open this. We've not give this one out yet. So this is how big they are inside. There's the there's the piece that I need to put in. So I can put that back. Nice bit of hinge. Oh, it's not very good hinge. But the thing is, there's a piece missing. Oh, it's gone. They took the bloody bracket, haven't they? You see this here? Normally there's an hole through here. It goes through here, and there's like two plates either side, and there was like a block, and you could use an Allen key to screw. It's like a lock really, but it's missing unfortunately. But yeah, it's not bad. You can put a few spades in it and what have you, a few pots. That's what it's designed for. Like I say, it's only, I'd say, 3 foot by 2.5 foot. That's the footprint, by 7 to 8 foot high at its highest point. Here, that's about 6'6" at its lowest point. And they've all got a little shelving. And there's another one on the opposite side of this as well. So there's a total of 18. There's 9 on this side, and there's 9 on the other side. Anyway, let's shut the door. We don't need to get broke anymore. So what I do need, before anything, is a little step ladder so I can get up there and do it. That's the only thing I haven't got, guys. There's a bloody step ladder and a bracket, a square bracket for the wall there. So we'll be back to this. And well, when I say we'll be back to it, you're going to see me doing it straight away, but it's going to be a few days. But if by magic, here I am now, taking the gutters down. Well, this is a bit of a mishmash of roofs here. You've got a galvanised roof here, and you've got asbestos roof there, and certainly won't be touching that. However, I'm just examining the fascia board here. It's solid, so I've got something to go to here. So I've got to tear all this down. The only trouble is if I start tearing it down now, that means I've got to fix it.
because I was saying that if it rains, doesn't it? It's not doing anyone any favours. I got myself a little step ladder here out of the community room over there, which is a good thing. So I could do this now, really, guys. The trouble is, as soon as I start, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get inundated by every bugger. I just need a piece of string now. You might be laughing, why does he need a piece of string? Well, what I do is I tap a nail in the top there, and at the other end, about an inch, I'd say about half an inch down, I tap another nail, and then I put a piece of string from one end to the other and pull it tight. And all these brackets, well, there's not many, but see that bracket there? I screw the brackets just up to the string, and then that gives me the camper where it runs away, and I want it to run down to that end down there by, you know, that's to move a couple of degrees. It's just so the water always finds its lowest point, will go to the lowest point. So as long as it's lower there than it is here, I shouldn't have a problem. But yeah, I've got to break all this lot up, and I fear as soon as I break it, I've got to do it. So I mean, someone's put bloody screws. Look at that there, there's like screws into. Let's move along. I've never seen that before. Bloody bolts. Great job. Look at that, how it drops down there. No wonder all of the sheds are flooding. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got to rip this off. Start again. So this is a job, like I say. I've got all the parts set for a piece of string. Who would have believed it? A piece of string stopping me from doing it. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of people about, and as soon as I start, I pull my car up here, and as soon as I start, you know what's going to happen, don't you? What you doing? How long you gonna be? What's that? I can do that. Yeah, they're the sort of questions that you get asked. You do that to about 20 people, it gets monotonous, so I've got to time it just right. I can come on around about 7 o'clock in the morning. It'll take me half an hour to do it, guys. So the come on, there's not many people on at 7 o'clock, so there's not many people who can say, what are you doing? I can do that. So anyway, there you go. But the guy who fixed that last time did a fantastic job, didn't he? Makes it even harder for me to break it up. Well, I'm gonna that's another thing. Where do you stick it? I know, inside that shed there. Well, once I fix it, I can throw it in there, let someone else move it, give them the headache. But yeah, we'll come back to this when I get my string, and I'll show you me doing it. Oh, the joy, guys. My mate Norman, I should never have told him. I said I'm after some strings to sort this shed out. Buggers give me this, aren't they? So I've got no excuse now. Oh god, this is fun. So as you can see, it's all over the show. And well, we use this little GoPro here. I use this thing here to do the recording. I turned up, it was on the fly. There was nobody about, it was a sunny day, that's what I was waiting for, sunny day, hardly anybody about, so I could get on with it without creating a crowd. You know, people turning up, they're all standing there. Bloody COVID's #1 enemy at the moment, so I didn't want to create a crowd. There was people passing, I had to do a bit of editing, take people out, because, you know, you get the odd person, very curious, what are you doing? You know, you got a gutter in your hand here, you're holding a gutter like this, what are you doing? Well, I was thinking about going fishing, but I'm putting this gutter up here on this block of this very old block of sheds. So this is sort of conversation that you don't want to see in the video. So anyway, I've cut a lot of that chaff out. You will see people letting on as they're going past. It was a lovely day, by the way. I was initially just going to take the gutter down, and I thought,
let's go for it. So that's what we did. So I'm going to show you all these clips now, what we've strung together, and here it comes, guys. This is what we were doing a bit earlier in the week. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this guttering off now, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to put the new guttering on later, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that don't spend too long doing this here, because it creates a crowd and I never get the job done. So what I'm going to do now, I've got my angle grinder to cut the plastic, because it's all been screwed together. So I'm going to unscrew it, take all the brackets off, and then we're going to start again. We've got brand new guttering for this. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to move all the way down here and take that off. So we'll start off at this end, and let's have at it. Hey guys, now I don't know if you can see this, but this is what they've done. They've actually bolted it together this way. So anyway, I'm getting there slowly but surely. I've just got to take the rest of it off now, and then we can get marking it out. I'll show you how I'm going to get the gutter to level it all. In fact, I might even get the job done if no one else comes along. I think I cracked it. So anyway, let's swing the camera back round. Let's do that one next. Right, just that bit now. Easy.
Need any more pieces of guttering?
No, that's it. I've got all I need.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Take it, yeah? Can I, there's a better piece in there, I think. Hang on. It's a better piece.
I want about 8 foot long.
Well,
That looks about right.
Of course it is, yeah, you can have that. Do you want to take that one just in case?
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to chop that other one.
It's not going to rain anymore.
Well, I'm going to get this gutter up as soon as I can. What I've got to just mark them all out.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that's easy enough. That was a trip to the tip, that. Well guys, we've actually got the gutter down now. Fortunately for me, Ron just come over and said, "What are you doing with that gutter?" So anyway, I've got rid of most of it, so that's good news. All I've got to do now, I'm going to put a plumb line in, and then we cracked it from one end to the other. And I can get it to run down towards where the drain is, so there's going to be a slight camper of about 5 degrees hopefully. So from one end it'll be almost flush to the top of the fascia board. On the other end it's going to be about a 10-15 milli drop. It all depends on how the sheds are when I put the line in. So I'm going to see what it's like now. I've got to get a couple of nails, bang them in, got the string, tie them up, and then I can put all the brackets in then. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't know if this camera's any good, by the way guys. I'm just working, it's a little GoPro 6 that I've got. If it's any good, well, we wait with bated breath. But I'm doing this on the spur of the moment because it's quite quiet, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. Anyway, let's go and get me nails, and I'm going to bang one in either end and get me string and see just how bad this fascia is. So give me a second. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to bang a nail right in that top corner and then put a piece of string on it, and I'm going to pull it right the way along the boards, and we'll put another nail in the other side, and we'll see how everything tightens up. So I'm getting up there now, banging a nail, and this should be fun. By the way guys, this string was kindly donated to me by Norman, who's not here at the moment. When he turns up I'll give it him back, his string. But as you can see, we've tied one end there. This is all, like I say, it's knit one, purl one at the moment. I'm working on the fly here, but yeah, I'm going to bang it in that other end there now. Yeah, the trouble is, if you look at the level there, it goes in the middle there, it goes low, it's terrible, that's where the drain is. That's the drop I've got to do, so it doesn't look right, does it, you think about it? I could come down a bit lower, but just to hide the fact that it is bad. We're talking 2 inches there. That's why it's never worked. It's always floods the middle, you see. Yeah, it's always bowed in the middle. So that's what I'm stuck with.
Bring it far down on this side.
Yeah, well, I've got it. Basically it's running towards, that's where the drain is, you see. Yeah. So I've got to run it this end. It'd been ideal if it's going up the other way. It wouldn't have mattered so much, but because it's the way it is.
So it's just after as long as you catch
That's it.
it.
Well, it will be capped, yeah. I've got the caps and all like that, yeah.
But it just looks as long as you sort of get it moved, so as you get it.
It'll be done, it'll be straight anyway.
Yeah.
I'm running downhill, that's what it's going to do.
That's what it's going to do.
Yeah, running downhill to that drain anyway. Get rid of all this lot. Well, I haven't got much choice really. I'm going to have to stick the gutters on as I'm going along. The gutters are in the lock-up, so I'm going to dig them out. But yeah, it drops in the middle. It's pretty, the way it goes. I don't know if you can see. It goes high there, goes really narrow along here, then I have to bring it so it drops down here, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm going to get the rest of the gutter. I might as well stick it on now. I wasn't going to do it until tomorrow, but looks like I'm doing it right now. Well, we're slowly getting there. This is where it gets interesting, guys. So we like to put the camera on pause for a bit. Well guys, got to put the downspout in, and here's the fun bit. Just going to cut 12 inches off this pipe. That'll give me a little bit to play with, cause I need to put a join on it, unfortunately. Bloody hard work, man. Long day.
Don't blame the heat.
I'm getting there though, that's the main thing. Well guys, I don't know if you get any of that. The problem with this is the walls are bowled out. So there's where's the problem is that wall bowled. So there's a distance at the bottom. So like I say, it's as straight as it. I'm going to put a clamp on it now and try and clamp it into the wall. But it's better than nothing, I suppose, and it'll stop them all moaning. So there we go. Well guys, here you go, all fixed. Brand new gutter all the way along. All the way along here. It sort of bows out here, but the reason why it bows out is because the wall's starting to pull away, so that needs to be sorted. And like I say, there's the, pull the camera back. I need to get a black end cap there. That sucks, doesn't it? It fits it, it's the right one, but you can get black ones, only 99p. And well, if I had some glue, I could have glued them rather than screw them up. But they screw to the wall and they go straight into the drain. That's what we wanted. So that barrel can get dumped now. Give it to someone else, and that should fix all the floods that they've been having. I just fixed the door as well, where that, just here, there's a piece missing out here, out of this, so I'll put a couple of screws in, and now they can give this out as well. You know, this is what you, there's a few bits of the, oh, you can't really see, oh, I can't see, you probably can, I don't know how this GoPro 6 works, it's a bit dark, but yeah, that stuff there is the gutter. I give her 2 big pieces away to her old Ron, so these are just a couple of bits. He was lucky to come over, because 2 minutes later and it would have all been chopped up. But anyway, so that's what's left of the old gutter. And yeah, we got a shed here for someone, hinges on it, so all good to go. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this morning, well this afternoon actually. I've got 5 minutes peace and I managed to get a lot done. Yeah, the middle drops by about an inch, so it goes up slightly and down slightly, but yeah, I thought we've done a good job anyway. It took me about an hour to do. I thought it took me half an hour, but I had to faff about with little bits and bobs and people talking to me as well, so it takes a bit of time. But hopefully there shouldn't be any more leakage now. So as you can see, we did the block. We even fixed the door on that door. I couldn't show you that because they had someone at the side of me talking all the way through, and you know, what do you do? So I cut that out. But yeah, the sheds are complete now. We do need to address that wall, or where the drain pipe comes down. Now the drain pipe's straight like this, but the bloody wall's leaning out like this. So I need to put rods through the wall in certain places, put plates either side, and pull them in, and then pull the brickwork up. Then I can mortar them in at the bottom. That probably cost me 30 quid for a couple of rods, whereas if you're going to break the wall, you take the wall down, it's going to cost £1,000. So it's a no-brainer really. What you're going to do, you're going to do it the easy way, aren't you? But that's a job I can do later date. It rained the other day. The gutters are working perfectly. The drainage is draining away into the gutter, into the water system. Everything's working perfectly. So that's one less job that needs to be done now, and everybody's happy. We give there was 2 empty sheds there. We give one out. There's still one there to be given out. It needs an aspen staple. Once that goes on, then we can give that out. The rents on them sheds are like 5 quid a year. It used to be 3 quid, but we put the rents up because of all the bloody work we've done on them. I mean, 5 quid's nothing. Go and buy a shed, like 350 quid, aren't they? So you know. And how many years you're going to be on an allotment? Well, some people have been on here for 50 years, but you know, it does add up if you look at it that way. But £5 is it's reasonable. You've got a nice place to put your tools, safe place to put your tools. You put your pots and everything. So you know, there you go. We actually, that's paid each year when the rent comes in. The rent's like 48 quid. Then you got the actual sheds a £5. You get insurance thrown in on that as well. That insurance covers you for accidents on the allotments. So it's well worth it. Not everybody's got sheds, obviously, but people who haven't got a shed get priority over people who have got sheds. So they get the first bite of the cherry every time. And when one comes available, if you haven't got a shed and you got your name down, you're on the front. You're on the front of the list. Then it's your shed basically, as long as you pay your £5. Anyway, that's where we leave it, guys. Like I say, I've talked long and hard, and definitely talked long enough. Buttercup's left us alone. She's probably still eating the food up the back there, on the front there. But yeah, that's where I'm going to get off. We'll try and get this video up. If we can get it up today, I will do. I'll get it up as soon as possible just to show you. Next episode will be on the plot, back down here, doing my plot rather than doing other things for other people. So I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all following these new rules that the government put out. I know it's a bit of a burden, but do you want to be in complete lockdown? Not I. And if you don't want to be in complete lockdown, think about getting an allotment. Allotment's a perfect place to ride this COVID out. Nobody around to catch it from. You're in the fresh air. It's the most perfect place in the entire in the UK, unless you're a farmer, of course, and you're working in a field. Anyway, stay safe. Goodbye for now, folks.